The Earth, a planet of immense beauty and power. For millennia, its landscapes have been sculpted by forces both awe-inspiring and at times terrifying. From the depths of the oceans to the peaks of the highest mountains, nature's raw strength is always present. Here on Nature Rampage, we explore those moments when this power is unleashed in sudden dramatic events. Today, we journey into the heart of such events, those involving the very ground beneath our feet, as we witness 10 massive rock falls caught on camera. These events, often unpredictable and devastating, serve as a stark reminder of the immense forces at play on our planet. Join us as we delve into the heart-stopping moments when mountains crumble and the Earth itself seems to move. Northern Italy, a region renowned for its rolling hills, vineyards, and picturesque villages. For generations, life here has continued at a peaceful rhythm, the land providing sustenance and a sense of enduring tranquility. But beneath this serene facade lies a hidden power, a reminder that nature's forces can awaken with astonishing speed. In the blink of an eye, the very ground we stand on can shift, transforming a scene of peace into one of chaos. High above the vineyards, a colossal boulder, loosened by time and the elements, breaks free from the mountainside. Gathering momentum, it crashes down the slopes, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. Trees, once symbols of enduring strength, are snapped like twigs. The ground trembles as the massive rock smashes into a family farm, its impact echoing through the valley. The tranquility of the Italian countryside is shattered, replaced by the raw power of nature unleashed. The Swiss Alps, a breathtaking landscape of towering peaks, pristine glaciers, and lush valleys. Every year, hikers from around the world are drawn to these mountains, eager to experience their majestic beauty. Trails wind through meadows and forests, leading adventurers ever upwards towards breathtaking vistas. But these paths, carved into the very heart of the mountains, can also be treacherous, for the Alps are a landscape in constant flux. High above the tree line, a group of hikers makes its way along a narrow path. Unaware of the danger lurking above, they are enjoying the stunning views when a deafening roar echoes through the mountains. A cascade of rocks, loosened by melting ice, comes crashing down the slopes, narrowly missing the hikers below. Dust fills the air, obscuring the trail and leaving the hikers shaken but miraculously unharmed. A stark reminder that even in the most beautiful of landscapes, danger can lurk around every corner. I don't think people understand the hidden dangers lurking in the mountains of China. The mountains of China, a place of immense beauty, but also a place of hidden danger. For within these towering peaks, forces beyond our control are constantly at work, reshaping the very landscape we see before us. High above, a lone driver navigates a winding road carved into the mountainside. Unaware of the drama about to unfold, he continues his journey, the engine a dull hum against the backdrop of nature's symphony. But the mountain, it seems, has other plans. From high above, a cascade of rocks begins to stir, loosened by time and the relentless pull of gravity. At first, it's a subtle rumble, easily missed by an unsuspecting ear. But in the blink of an eye, what was once a trickle becomes a torrent of destruction. The driver, alerted by the sound of falling debris, glances into his rearview mirror. A scene of utter chaos greets him, a river of rock and earth cascading down the slopes, engulfing the road behind him in a cloud of dust and debris. With mere seconds to spare, instinct takes over. Slamming his car into reverse, he begins a desperate scramble for safety, the roar of the Rockslide now deafening. It's a heart-stopping race against time, the driver's vehicle dwarfed by the sheer power of the mountain's fury. Each second stretches into an eternity as boulders, some the size of small cars, crash down around him, missing his vehicle by a hair's breadth. The air fills with the choking dust and the acrid smell of pulverized stone. Visibility is reduced to almost nothing, the world transformed into a maelstrom of sound and fury. And then, as quickly as it began, the fury subsides. The last of the rocks tumble down, leaving behind a trail of devastation. The driver, shaken but miraculously unharmed, comes to a stop, his escape a testament to both luck and quick thinking. California, a state renowned for its sun-kissed beaches, towering redwoods and bustling cities, but beyond these iconic landscapes lies a wilder, less forgiving side to this sprawling state. The San Gabriel Mountains, a majestic range rising abruptly from the desert floor, are a testament to the raw power that sculpted this land. Etched by millennia of seismic activity and carved by the relentless forces of erosion, they are a stark reminder of nature's untamed beauty. And it is here, along a winding ribbon of asphalt that snakes its way through these imposing peaks, that we witness the raw power of the mountains unleashed. A seemingly ordinary day, the sun high in the sky, is about to be shattered by the mountain's fury. For high above the road, hidden from view, a slab of rock weakened by time and the relentless pull of gravity is about to break free. Without warning, the mountainside erupts. Tons of rock and debris, some boulders the size of small houses, break free from their ancient slumber and begin their descent towards the road below. It's a scene of utter chaos, a terrifying display of nature's raw power. The impact is deafening. Dust and debris explode into the air, engulfing the road in a blinding cloud. Trees, mere twigs in the path of this unstoppable force, are snapped like matchsticks. The once pristine landscape is instantly transformed into a scene of utter devastation. Fortunately, no vehicles were caught directly in the path of the slide, but the aftermath is stark. The road, once a testament to human ingenuity, is now buried beneath tons of rock and rubble, impassable and a stark reminder of the forces that shaped this land. The cleanup will be long and arduous, a testament to the destructive power of nature and a reminder that even in the most seemingly stable of landscapes, danger can lurk just beneath the surface. The Himalayas, a majestic mountain range that stretches for thousands of miles, dominating the skyline of the Indian subcontinent. A place of breathtaking beauty and unparalleled biodiversity. It's a region where humans and nature have coexisted for millennia, but this coexistence is often a precarious one, for the Himalayas are also a region of immense geological instability where the Earth's tectonic plates collide, creating a landscape prone to earthquakes, landslides, and rockfalls. And it is here, amidst the towering peaks and deep gorges of the Himalayas, that we witness the challenges faced by those who dare to carve a living from this unforgiving terrain. Winding roads clinging precariously to the mountainsides are lifelines for communities living in these remote regions. But these roads are also vulnerable, exposed to the full fury of the elements and the ever-present threat of landslides. The monsoon season in the Himalayas, a time of life-giving rain, but also a time of heightened risk. The deluge of water saturating the ground can turn even the most stable slopes into treacherous hazards. And so it is on a day like any other that the mountain decides to reclaim what is rightfully hers. High above the road, a section of rock loosened by days of relentless rain gives way. The roar is deafening as tons of earth and rock cascade down the mountainside, engulfing the road below in a cloud of dust and debris. Vehicles caught in the path of this unstoppable force are tossed aside like toys, their occupants left stranded and vulnerable. This dramatic event is a stark reminder of the power of nature and the challenges faced by those who live and work in these mountainous regions. Nestled amidst the rolling hills of Italy lies a picturesque village, seemingly untouched by time. Its inhabitants go about their daily lives, their routines as predictable as the changing seasons. The air is filled with the sounds of laughter, the aroma of freshly baked bread, and the gentle murmur of the nearby stream. But nature, as we know, can be both a giver and a taker of life. It is a force that operates on its own timescale, indifferent to the concerns of mankind. And sometimes that indifference manifests itself in the most dramatic of ways. High above the village, perched precariously on the steep slopes, lies a silent sentinel, a colossal boulder, weathered by centuries of wind and rain. For generations it has loomed over the village, a constant reminder of the raw power that nature holds. Unbeknownst to the villagers below, this ancient giant is about to awaken from its slumber, with consequences that will reverberate through the generations. It begins subtly, a barely perceptible tremor in the earth, a dislodging of pebbles that tumble down the hillside. But within seconds, the tremor escalates into a deafening roar as the boulder, yielding to the inexorable force of gravity, breaks free from its ancient resting place. The ground trembles beneath its immense weight. Trees that have stood for centuries are uprooted like twigs, and a cloud of dust and debris rises into the air, obscuring the once clear sky. The boulder, gathering momentum with every passing second, carves a path of destruction down the hillside, its trajectory taking it directly towards the heart of the unsuspecting village. Homes that have stood for generations, passed down from parent to child, are about to be tested as never before. The impact when it comes is earth-shattering. The boulder, now an unstoppable force of nature, slams into the village, crushing everything in its path. The air is filled with the deafening sound of collapsing masonry, the splintering of wood, and the screams of those unfortunate enough to be caught in the path of destruction. The rivers of Northern California, fed by melting snow and cascading down from towering peaks, are a vital part of the region's ecosystem. They sustain a rich tapestry of life, from the towering redwoods that line their banks to the salmon that return to their waters to spawn. But these rivers, as life-giving as they are also a testament to the immense power of nature. Their currents over millennia have carved their way through solid rock, shaping the very landscape we see today. And it is here, in this rugged and unforgiving terrain where the forces of erosion are constantly at work, that the delicate balance between stability and collapse can be tipped in an instant. High above the river, clinging to the steep slopes, lies a mass of rock and debris, held in place by a delicate balance of friction and gravity, a balance that is about to be broken. Triggered by a combination of factors, perhaps a period of heavy rain or a tremor deep within the earth, the delicate balance is lost. With a sound like a thunderclap, the hillside awakens from its slumber. Tons of rock and debris, loosened from their ancient grip, begin to move, slowly at first, then gathering momentum with each passing second. Trees that have stood for centuries are snapped like twigs, their roots torn from the earth as the landslide gathers pace. The river, usually a source of tranquility and life, becomes a conduit for destruction as the landslide crashes into its waters. A wall of water, a miniature tsunami, is thrust upwards, its crest towering above the surrounding trees. This wave, carrying with it the debris of the landslide, surges downstream, its power and fury echoing the forces that unleashed it. The tranquil river, for a brief but terrifying moment, becomes a raging torrent. In the heart of China, where towering mountains pierce the sky and valleys echo with the whispers of ancient winds, lies a network of roads, lifelines connecting remote communities to the outside world. These roads, carved into the mountainsides, are a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance, but they are also a constant reminder of the challenges of living in such a dynamic environment, an environment where the forces of nature are constantly at play, reshaping the landscape with each passing season. For those who traverse these roads, the journey is often fraught with risk. Landslides, triggered by heavy rains or seismic activity, are an ever-present threat, capable of transforming a familiar route into a treacherous obstacle course in the blink of an eye. And it is here on this particular stretch of road that nature is about to deliver a stark reminder of its power. It begins subtly, perhaps a few stones tumbling down the slope, a harbinger of the chaos to come. But within seconds, the subtle warning signs escalate into a deafening roar as the mountainside, weakened by days of relentless rain, surrenders to the pull of gravity. A wall of earth, rock and debris, propelled by an irresistible force, surges across the road, engulfing everything in its path. Trees that once lined the route are snapped like matchsticks, their roots torn from the earth as if they were mere blades of grass. The road, once a symbol of human endeavor, is instantly transformed into a chaotic jumble of earth and debris, a testament to the raw power of the natural world. Vehicles caught in the landslide's path are tossed aside like toys, their metal frames no match for the relentless force of nature. The air is thick with the smell of freshly turned earth, the dust from the landslide forming a dense cloud that obscures the sky. And through this cloud a chorus of car horns can be heard, a symphony of alarm and disbelief. The mountains of China, a place of breathtaking beauty, but also a landscape where danger can lurk around every bend. For those who traverse these roads, vigilance is a necessity. This is the story of one such driver who saved the lives of 15 people. He noticed something amiss, subtle signs, a clear and present danger. He brought the bus to a halt, much to the bewilderment of his passengers. Urging his passengers to disembark quickly and seek refuge away from the road, the driver's actions were met with a mix of confusion and fear. The mountain loomed large above them, a silent giant threatening to unleash its fury, but the driver remained calm, his focus unwavering. He knew that every second counted. As the last passenger scrambled to safety, a deafening roar echoed through the valley. The mountainside, weakened by unseen forces, finally succumbed to gravity's relentless pull. A torrent of earth and rock cascaded down the slopes, engulfing the very spot where the bus had stood moments before. The passengers, watching in disbelief and horror, could only stare as the dust settled, revealing the true scale of the disaster that had been narrowly avoided. The road, now buried under tons of rubble, served as a stark reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of life. The driver, hailed as a hero, had stared death in the face and emerged victorious. The mountains of southern China, sculpted by millennia of wind and rain, can be as unpredictable as they are beautiful. Nature's forces can transform this idyllic scenery into dramatic upheaval in the blink of an eye. Relentless rain had lashed the region, saturating the ground and weakening the slopes. Streams and rivers transformed into raging torrents, their waters brown and swollen. The air was thick with moisture, a palpable sense of foreboding. Unbeknownst to the nearby village, the rain was about to unleash nature's raw power. The landslide, a sudden and violent cascade of earth and rock, surged down the mountainside with terrifying speed. Trees were snapped like twigs, their roots ripped from the earth. The deluge of debris thundered towards the village below. Local officials swiftly evacuated residents from the threatened area. Homes and businesses were swallowed whole, vanishing beneath a sea of mud and debris. Thanks to the swift action of the authorities, the loss of life was averted. From the towering peaks of the Himalayas to the rolling hills of Europe, landslides are a stark reminder of the awesome power of the natural world. These events, often sudden and unpredictable, can reshape landscapes in an instant, leaving behind a trail of destruction. Yet, as we've seen, even in the face of such overwhelming force, human ingenuity and courage can prevail. The quick thinking of a bus driver, the decisive action of local officials all serve as testaments to the strength of the human spirit. If you enjoyed this video and want to witness more incredible moments, click the link on screen now to watch another thrilling episode. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to Nature Rampage for more amazing content. Thanks for watching and be sure to tune in next time.